People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Playa del Fines. Welcome to Playa del Fines. We are coming to you from Cancun, Mexico today. My name is Liz Lopez. I am your real estate and lifestyle expert. But Cancun is known for its white sandy beaches, its pristine, gorgeous blue Caribbean waters, and its vibrant nightlife. And today, we're gonna take a look at a few of the places that are popular to go to in Cancun. One of them is this beach. Take a look at this beach. This beach is beautiful. This is the most popular beach here in Cancun, Mexico. Playa del Fines means dolphin beach. This beach was named after the pods of dolphins that used to be seen swimming around out there. Nowadays, you rarely see a dolphin out here. However, if you do get up really early in the morning and you go to the lookout platform, El Mirador, you might be able to see one of those dolphins. Did you know this is one of the only beaches without an over-towering all-inclusive hotel on it, making it one of the most popular destination places for local residents here? They have rows of free palapas and this amazing playground for the kids, very kid-friendly area. This is a beautiful beach. Highly recommend for you to come out here. We're here at Puerto Cancun. This is one of the largest, most popular destination spots for tourists to come shopping. This 800-acre upscale development hosts a private marina, canals, an IMAX theater, a huge shopping mall, hotels, condominiums, and so much more. Come on, let's go check it out. This is a major infrastructure going on here in Cancun. It is a bridge that's going to be connecting the hotel zones, the city's main avenues. This 9-kilometer bridge is going to improve traffic and urban mobility for the more than 12 million tourists who come and visit Cancun every year. The bridge is set to open in August of 2025.
Price with American Dream TV. Today we are at the 17th annual Extreme Couture GI Foundation Ride for Our Troop. I will be interviewing 6-time UFC champ and actor Randy Couture. I can't wait to show you all the amazing things that we're gonna do today as we raise money for veterans. We are starting here at the Red Rock Harley-Davidson. We will be going on a 100-mile ride with 5 stops. It's a poker run. We will end up at Stoney's Rockin' Country, where there will be a raffle, live auction, as well as Jake Matthew, a singer that will be performing for us. It's gonna be a great day. I'm so excited to be here today. Can you tell me why you started this foundation?
Well, I served in the United States Army from 1982 to 1988. There wasn't much going on at that time. Very formative time for me. I think I developed the confidence that I could compete on the international stage while I was wearing that uniform, and I qualified for the '88 Olympics as a soldier. Now, obviously, fast forward to becoming a public person through fighting in MMA and wanted a chance, certainly since 9/11, to give back to a community that meant and means so much to me. We're a small foundation. It's my gym staff, literally. So we're a 100% give back organization, trying to do the right thing for the right reasons, put some money in these folks' pockets, take that financial pressure off of them. We've expanded our mission in recent years. We have a portal on the website where you can provide me your bills. What's stressing you out? And let's take that stress out of your life as well. That's been our mission now. This is our 17th year here in Vegas.
We're excited to be a part of this and be here. And this is near and dear to my heart. As you know, my dad is with me, and he's a veteran as well.
Yeah.
And so I love this cause. I'm so thankful to be here. I know that you have a home in Northern Arizona. I'm just curious what you love about that area.
Well, first and foremost, you go in the Flagstaff area and you're like, this is Arizona? How in the hell is this Arizona? It's the biggest ponderosa pine forest in the United States. You get the San Francisco peaks there. You do not feel like you're in Arizona.
No.
There are no cactus there.
No, no
So
cactus.
it's a beautiful place. It rarely gets above 85 degrees. You're in the mountains, in the woods. No better place as far as I'm concerned to be. So I have a very small ranch between Williams and Flagstaff in the middle of nowhere. And it is definitely my happy place.
Absolutely, I love that. Can you help me to help viewers know what they can do to join this cause?
So anybody can go to the portal or the website. If you're a vet and you need help, come reach out to us there. xcgif.org, Extreme Couture GI Foundation.org. You can find us there. You'll find the portal there. You'll find all of our events around the country and everywhere that we're going.
This opening exercises, and here we go now on this 100-mile ride with 5 stops, this poker run. Let's go. We just got done with our 100-mile run, where we stopped at 5 locations and we ended up here at Stoney's Rockin' Country. We are going to close out the night with some great music from country star Jake Matthew and just have a great time. Come on, let's go check it out. Such a fun day hanging out with Randy Couture and the Extreme Couture GI Foundation, helping our veterans in need. As we hung out at the Red Rock Harley-Davidson, went on a 100-mile ride and ended up here at Stoney's Rockin' Country. My name's Misty Price, and until next time, this is the American Dream TV.
welcome back to American Dream TV. I'm Lindsay Mozena and I am your host. I just got done paddleboarding here in Lakewood, which we are in Ahwatukee, an urban village of Phoenix. And after I go home and change, we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you some of the lore around where Al Capone's car is potentially buried here in the foothills. I also have a surprise for you when we meet up with the salon owner of Main Attraction Salon. So stick with me, I'll be back. So now that I'm off the paddleboard, I wanted to take you out here to the hiking trails that are part of Ahwatukee itself. A little bit of the lore is that one of the original Studebaker cars that was owned by Al Capone himself was disassembled and buried here in this very desert. So Ahwatukee itself has a really intriguing history, not just the Studebaker car, but the fact that it started with an original settler that called it Casa de Sueños. It was a 10,000 square foot home nestled right here in the mountains. After that, the name was changed to Ahwatukee, which originally was thought to have been Crow for House of Dreams. But the interesting thing is, the Crow language does not translate to House of Dreams. The closest may be house on the other side of the hill. So Ahwatukee itself is so many amazing things from multiple subdivisions. You have hiking trails, mountain biking, horse riding, but also all of the shopping is within just a few miles. So if you're interested in going to some very high-end stores, or if you're looking to go to natural grocers down the street, it's everything you could ever need. Now we can't talk about all the intriguing things in Ahwatukee without also meeting some amazing business owners that call Ahwatukee home. So we're gonna head back, go grab some coffee with Chris Knutson, the owner of Main Attraction Salon, and find out a little bit about its history and lore and how they've served royalty. Hey Chris, here you go.
Lindsay.
Morning,
Thanks
good
for my
to see
coffee.
you.
Hey.
So this is Chris, the owner of Main Attraction Salon, and we are having some coffee here at the lake to start our day and learn a little bit about the magic behind Main Attraction. Chris Knutson is the owner. He's been the owner for how many years now?
I was sole owner since 2020, but we were partners since 2016.
Okay.
Salon's been around forever though.
So what we really want to know is, has your grandfather really been the stylist for the King of Norway?
Okay, yes. So back in the early 1900s, my grandfather Erling owned a barbershop in Oslo, Norway. And one of his clients was the King of Norway at that time, King Håkon VII. And so my dad, he used to go into the salon really early in the morning and put fire in there, just with wood and old school, and just so it was warm for the king reception. So yeah.
So do you do that for your clients now?
We turn the thermostat, so yes, very similar actually. So yeah,
Great.
So that's been in my family line for a long, long time, the family business.
So the salon has won many awards. It's been in InStyle magazine, top 200 salons in the country. Tell me a little bit about that and the magic behind what makes you guys so unique.
Well, I think the one thing that separates us from a lot of other places is our education. You know, we focus on everything that's granular. If you ever go into a fine dining restaurant, you know, it's a sum total of all the little things that go right from the way the table is set. So just imagine that in the salon world, the way that you're received when you walk in the salon, to the way that you're given a tour if you're a new guest, to the way you're sat down, to the way you're given a consultation. So most people that come into our salon start off as a protege, is what we call them, and they go through a very long, intensive training program, and that sets the groundwork for our success.
So you do so much for the community as well, and you guys are very involved with PAC 9/11. Tell me a little bit about that, the history of it, and the impact that you guys make.
Yeah, so one of our core values at the salon is community and giving back. So that's only as good as its ability to show up. And the way that we do that is we host this huge event every year called Beauty to the Rescue. And to be honest, we can't take credit for it. The previous owners, Ken and Beata, started this in 2020. And since inception, for the last 25 years, we've raised over $450,000 for the local animal.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to meet me here. I know you have to get going to get the salon open. So we'll see you again soon.
All right.
All right, thanks, Chris. So what a an amazing morning we've had. We had some coffee, and we got to learn a little bit about serving royalty. We scratched the surface of what makes Ahwatukee here so amazing and unique. And I cannot wait to see you guys next time on American Dream TV.
Today, I'm taking you to one of Arizona's hidden gems, South Mountain in Phoenix. This is such a great location because it's conveniently located to Phoenix, but it's got so many beautiful places like this. I'm Alejandra Palladino, your host, and this is The American Dream. Right now, we are at one of my favorite places. This is the farm at South Mountain. This place is pure magic. It's a garden oasis offering you some of the most unbeatable dining experiences. They've got 3 farm-to-table restaurants here so you can enjoy breakfast, brunch, or a beautiful dinner under the trees. The farm is so much more than just a place to come and enjoy great dining. It's a whole experience. Look, they've got farm animals. So bring the little ones, come and enjoy the chickens, the roosters, and the ducks. There's also a really cute organic garden. There's a gift shop. There's also venue space here. So if you're planning a wedding or a great event, this is the place to be. The farm truly captures what Arizona living is all about. Now that we've soaked up the beauty here, let's keep the momentum going and head just down the street a few minutes away to another hidden gem. It's called Herd Farm. This place is a community of brand new construction, modern farmhouses. Some of the most beautiful houses you will ever see. Let's go check it out. Wow, the homes here are absolutely stunning, blending that classic farmhouse style with contemporary design. It gives it such a unique, elevated look. You're not going to find homes like these anywhere else. I love the modern design, open layouts, and high-end finishes. Best of all, these homes are tucked away on a private street. They've got mountain views, and all of this is available just minutes away from downtown Phoenix. Now, there's only 4 lots left, but those 4 lots, you can pick your floor plan and customize your own home. So reach out if you want more details. In this community, you can choose from a variety of floor plans and then customize your home with your own finishes and options. Some homes like this one feature a loft space, perfect for an upstairs sitting area, home office, or even extra bedroom. What's great about this neighborhood is the level of personalization. While the lot sizes are similar, many homeowners have added their own private pools like this one, which features a pool and hot tub, creating the ultimate backyard retreat. Many of the floor plans also include vaulted ceilings, and this particular home takes it up a notch with an impressive 22-foot vaulted ceilings, adding a grand open feel and letting in tons of natural light. This truly is such a unique community. You won't find homes like this anywhere else. Now we are at one of the gorgeous homes that's available for sale in Herd Farm. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 3,300 square feet. Let's take a look. South Mountain is where nature, community, and modern living come together. From the charm of the farm and then these amazing modern farmhouses, there's so many cute surprises over here that South Mountain is waiting to be discovered. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I had a great time showing you this area. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Good morning. I'd like to introduce you to Alice Sadongi. She's the Executive Director of the Mission Gardens. She's here this morning to tell us the history of the gardens and to give us some of the background of why we're here and how we got started.
It started as this is actually a project of the Friends of Tucson's Birthplace, which is a nonprofit organization that was started about, I think, in 2010. It began as a result of the Tucson Origins Heritage Park, which was part of the Rio Nuevo initiative that was a voter-approved project to restore and educate, bring awareness to the history of Tucson. Unfortunately, due to the recession, due to other things, it never came to fruition. In the 1700s, Mission San Agustin was built, and that's just down the road here from Mission Lane, where it stood. And so the group, the nonprofit group, Friends of Tucson's Birthplace, took on this, they wanted to restore what they could of the original Tucson Origins Heritage Park. And this was their first project. And it is basically in the footprint of the original garden walls. This garden was built to support the work of the missionaries and all of the activity going on there to help with growing food. And so what they've done in here is to try to replicate the garden at that time in different time periods from the different people. There's multicultural gardens here to reflect the original first settlers in Tucson.
The Mission Gardens tie in with the UNESCO gastronomy designation that Tucson achieved?
I believe Mission Garden, the contribution that we made to that was this place is based on evidence of food being grown here over 4,000 years ago. So we have deep history here in Tucson of growing food. Well, the Spanish colonial garden, the trees there, the citrus trees, we have Seville oranges, sweet limes, and then we have pomegranates and quince trees. So the other seeds are reflective of the seeds that people brought with them when they settled here. For example, the Chinese garden, the plants that we have here, long beans, garlic, onion, the jujube tree, which was new to me before I started working here. The Africa and the Americas garden, we have the same thing. People brought their seeds with them, and we have this garden here to reflect that heritage. Some of that is okra they have growing over there, collard, radishes, again, onions, garlic. The Mexican garden that we're sitting in is just reflective of what a garden would be around a typical rancheria in the Sonora community. And so we have the fig tree that we're sitting in. There's a mulberry tree right over here. And then the garden also grows herbs. There's mint and basil, garlic in all the gardens. Everyone shares that. The pomegranates, peas, and then we have the Autumn garden. And the Autumn people were farmers anyway. They've always farmed. And they grow, in fact, there was evidence that they were growing watermelons and cantaloupes, again, probably coming up through trade before the Spanish missionaries came. But their typical food that they grew was the squash and the beans and the corn, the tepary beans. What you'll find here are heirloom plants. So they have the history, and they're all grown organically and are tended with the care of our wonderful staff, the garden crew.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
You've done some amazing things here, Alice, and I really appreciate you taking the time, sitting down, and educating us about the Mission Gardens.
Lots of shopping and lots of restaurants. Come with me and let's go check it out. joining me on the Stewart, the Mission Gardens, and the Mercado District. I'm Sean Edgar, your host for American Dream TV. Next time, we're going to delve deeper into the gastronomy designation for Tucson, Arizona. Till next time, have a great day.
Welcome to American Dream TV. My name is Vanessa Stewart, and on today's segment, we are going to talk about Mental Health Awareness Month. Let's go over to George and Gather and talk to Alex Simon, founder of Warrior Spirit Foundation. I chose to talk about mental health as how valuable it has been for me as being an entrepreneur, a mother of 3, and going through divorce. I'm here today with Alex to talk more about his organization. He is the founder of Warrior Spirit Foundation and can't wait to discuss how much it's helped you and how you're helping others in the community.
Well, thank you, Vanessa, for having me. Coming from the military and also just becoming a father, everything happened quick. So for me, it was important to start building communities around me of like-minded individuals who would understand my day-to-day struggles. And I think, it's also important that men and women have their communities around them, because as we got older, we know that we strive to be more individuals than being a community aspect. So bringing that back to me was important, because if I create the groups that I want to be around, then when I have a struggle, I don't feel alone.
That's really great. Can you tell us a little bit more about your organization?
So I started Warrior Spirit Foundation back in 2022 out of just a need to support other men through their struggles, not just military, but also men through every walk of life. They didn't have at least one person that they could talk to. From many conversations that I have with men on the daily, that has been one of the issues, that they don't have a person that they can trust, or at least find a group of people who have the same mindset as them that want to work on their mental health. As we know, within the community of men, talking about mental health can be taboo. So I'm trying to change the stigma about mental health and creating more strong men who are willing to talk about not just mental health, but their emotional health also.
That's really amazing. And do you do a lot of one-on-ones, group activities? What does that all involve?
So for me, it's one-on-ones I prefer, but I do have the group activities, because if you start creating that community, and most men who see other men talking about their stuff in a group setting would be more likely to open up one-on-one and be able to share like the actual struggle. Because the actual group, most people won't open up, but their eyes are open to see that, oh, you know what? I'm not the only one dealing with my struggles. And just create a safe environment that is outside of their home, outside of their workplace. And I think a lot of times people don't realize that they're not really talking.
And then do you have a specific location where you do these meetups or one-on-ones?
The location varies based off group size, but also, I add workouts. But the one-on-ones I typically set up, throughout the week, around my schedule for work. So I incorporate people in my life. So I call it, I made time for you type of one-on-ones. I don't have time, but I will make time for you. And another thing that I've learned to do is send people video texts, specific to if they came to mind. I have this policy, if somebody comes to mind, I either text them, call them, or send them a video. And oftentimes it was right on time for them to kind of be seen in the moment. Like, how did you know? I'm like, I don't know, but I felt like if I just reached out to you and just say, hey, I've been thinking of you, once you're deeply connected with your people within your circle, you kind of know if something's going a little bit off, and just reach out just because like, hey, they might not say it, but I'll give them an opportunity to tell me directly by reaching out.
Thank you, Alex, so much for taking time today and talking to us about mental health.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for watching. I'm Vanessa Stewart with American Dream TV.
I I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.